worm was being angry.
Yeah, when we both landed on the ground.
Oh, I see a
I see
wheel.
someone on the ground. Is that us?
Is that
EKKO?
EKKO.
Did you actually just drive the whole way?
Today, we're going to go over what's new in the world of Dune Awakening. We're going to go over some future updates. We're going to go over a few changes that have happened. We're going to go over some new spots that have been found for farming. We're going to go over some build pieces. We're going to go over just a little bit of everything today. But before we jump into it, I do want to remind you guys about our monthly giveaway going on right now. And this month is a $50 Steam gift card. All you have to do to join is join the top link in the description to our community Discord. Click on the giveaways tab and click participate. You'll definitely not want to miss next month's giveaway. I'm going to be giving away the Memory of Pain mural decoration. As of right now, the only way of getting this is by getting the Dune Collector's Edition box through Madrina for their chai tea. And I bought an extra one just so I could give it to you guys. And remember, if you win the giveaway, the only way you can be eligible to win is if you're a subscriber to this YouTube channel. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. The first thing I want to go over is the brand new treadwheel vehicle. I just want to be the first to say that I genuinely absolutely love this vehicle. While it doesn't necessarily help my day-to-day play of the game, it is absolutely a blast to drive around the deep desert. If you weren't aware, it actually creates less worm sign, allowing you to go from island to island, and you can roughly go about 2,500 meters before you get worm aggro. And I think the coolest thing about the update is they removed the quicksand between every server boundary, meaning you can actually drive the one wheel all the way from one side of the desert to the other side. One thing about the tread wheel versus the sand bike is it seems the sand bike has a faster top speed going downhill, while the tread wheel has a faster top speed going uphill. And notably, the coolest thing is the passenger seat on the tread wheel can actually hold a passenger with their shield on, and they can also shoot their weapons. The only gun it looked like you couldn't shoot was the las gun, but you can even shoot an ancient way off the back of this thing. And again, it's obviously not better than the ornithopter, but man is it fun just cruising this thing through the desert and doing a little biker gang. So I'm gonna have some footage of this playing in the background while we talk about some of the updates. I found a post on the Dune Awakening subreddit by the guy named The Nut 007.
Nice.
And he says he found a safe place to farm flower sand. And if you don't know, we used to have a bunch of safe places to farm flower sand with no worm aggro, but Funcom decided to remove all the locations. It's located near the testing station number 10 on the bottom left island in the cluster. I decided to go check it out and test it for myself, but it looks like somebody already claimed it, and at least they have it open access to everybody on the server. As you can see, I'm running around on the flower sand patch with my shield on, and there's absolutely no worm aggro. So there you go, it's confirmed. You can farm flower sand in peace again. Next up is a nice little quality of life update that Funcom added. You can now quickly swap between the different seats in your vehicle by hitting F1 through F8. It's especially nice whenever you're buggy farming because you don't have to use the stupid scroll wheel. You can simply hit F1 to go into your vehicle driver's seat and F2 to go into the turret seat. You just have to be kind of careful if you go too quickly because it'll glitch out and your mining laser will stay on indefinitely. So hopefully Funcom will fix that one pretty quick because it's kind of annoying. Also, don't forget that the free-to-play weekend is going on until the end of September 15th. So if you've been kind of debating on playing the game or trying it out, now might be a good opportunity for you to do so. The best part about it is, it's not even a demo, it's actually the full game, including the recent Chapter 2 update. All the progress you make within the free weekend is also saved, so once you buy the game, you'll pick up right where you left off. Speaking of buying it, the game will actually be 20% discounted until the end of September 22nd, so that's kind of cool. If you're looking for a server, my friends and I play on Greed. I'll be honest though, the only thing I'm really looking forward to with this free weekend is you get the mural at the end of it. So even if you log in a couple minutes worth of the weekend, you'll get this really cool mural at the end of it. So if you're taking a break from the game, there's no harm in just logging in for a couple minutes so you at least don't miss out on this pretty cool thing. A lot of people online were confused as to when you'll actually get it, but Funcom actually said it'll be delivered as soon as the free weekend is over. So more than likely, you'll get it on the end of the day of the 15th or probably on the 16th. Currently with the deep desert, minus in-game PvP just being an absolute mess, is how the loot is distributed through the deep desert. At the moment, if you're on a high population server such as Harmony, you have about 100 people camping the most important schematics and the most important labs for each week. It makes it nearly impossible for the average person or even somebody who's skilled at the game to get in and get a valuable blueprint because you have about 80 to 100 people camping it as a team. It was just a massive oversight and a huge design flaw to even have this system in place from the get-go, but Funcom is finally realizing in this is going to put a change to it. On top of that, you'll notice a lot of the blueprints were actually linked to a dedicated map. Well, that's going to be a thing of the past in a couple weeks. All schematics, except a few that are held specifically for the Landrat, are now going to be on a random loot rotation per every single lab that is in the PvP and PvE zone. And obviously some of the more valuable BPs will probably be in the PvP only zones, but it doesn't change the fact that it'll be a lot easier to get them overall since they're going to be on a random rotation rather than linked to a dedicated lab. So in my opinion, this is a huge step in the right direction and is going to help everybody across the board. Funcom has also stated that revamping the in-game is one of their top priorities, so I really hope that includes going into the PvP and really making sure all the skills actually work and really revamping them so not everything is just so overpowered or underpowered. It seems Funcom has a hard time adjusting things properly without making it either so undertuned that it's just useless or actually overtuned to where you feel like you're being left out if you're not using it. We'll see what happens though. I just really hope they don't screw up the in-game PvP and just make it actually amazing like it could be. Because all I know is right now it is absolute garbage to play the in-game PvP. There's absolutely nothing to do with the current iteration of the Deep Desert, which is pretty infuriating because this could be one of the best games to do it in the open world survival game genre, but that's a video for another day. Speaking of Funcom messing up, I don't think they could have dropped the ball any harder with this Dune Man building set. As you know, this was part of the Chapter 2 DLC, and they made it advertised as if we were getting a whole set with the whole shebang, every single different build piece you would want to build a new base. We were all, myself included, highly disappointed to realize that they only gave us 4 additional build pieces with this whole new Dune set building set. And I think the most embarrassing part was releasing a garage door with a brand new vehicle that couldn't even fit inside of the garage door.
Taller, so it has to clip
What?
to get through. That
Wait.
is so dumb.
wow.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
like,
literally just went sideways going through it.
Yeah, you did. That was.
It's a
yeah.
With multiple negative reviews and just about every single person complaining about this, Funcom has finally realized their mistake and is putting a fix to this pretty quickly. Supposedly, they're going to update the garage door to be able to allow normal-sized vehicles, so whatever a normal-sized vehicle is in their head, I don't know if that means a buggy as well, but who knows, we'll have to wait and see. They also stated that they're looking into adding a 2x2 garage door for selected sets, so I'm kind of excited to see what those look like in the future. If you're like me, I consider just having a big 2x2 pentashield wall just kind of ugly. I'd rather have a nice skinned wall that looks good with my build set. Funcom also heard us loud and clear for the Dune Man build set, and they're gonna add an additional 15 pieces to the building set. Which pieces will those be? Your guess is as good as mine. Drop a comment down below what pieces you would like to see in the set. The last thing I'm gonna go over is the Twitch drops and what the new skins look like, along with some new news regarding the Twitch drops. Here's the newest set that you can unlock for the observer pieces while watching Twitch streamers that have the drops activated. If you weren't aware, you can actually link Twitch account to your Funcom account, and whenever you're watching a Twitch streamer, you unlock this build set called the Observer. And they've essentially just been drip feeding us this entire set over the last few months. The only problem is not everybody has a Twitch account, nor does some people care to go watch a streamer just to unlock a build set. It seems Funcom finally realizes this, and they're gonna make the Twitch drops available in-game without having to link Twitch or even watch Twitch creators. How or when they're gonna do this is beyond me, but at least it's something to look forward to for you guys who do not care about Twitch. If you've never seen the Observer pack, here's what they look like, all the different pieces that are currently obtainable in the game. It definitely has a pretty unique look, and I'll be honest, it's probably one of my favorite build sets, and I'm kind of excited to see the entire set once I can fully unlock it. Here's the brand new pillar that I unlocked today with the most recent Twitch drop. These open door walls right here can actually have a pentashield put inside of them, so it makes a really cool doorway. You have a couple of different wall options, 2 of them that are solid, and then you have the one with the big window piece with the glowing around it. Cool enough, the glowing on these pieces actually illuminate your base just a little bit. As you can see, these are both solid walls, but they have a little bit of a different design in them. And then you have your rounded foundation piece along with this brand new ladder that we just got unlocked today. And I think it looks pretty cool, especially with the light going the entire way up it. Over here you have a couple of your rounded corners. This one with the window is by far my favorite piece in the entire set, which just got unlocked in today's drop. I liked it so much that I prioritized it and made sure to add it into my primary base build. And I definitely think it turned out looking pretty freaking awesome. Other than that, you have this other rounded wall which is just solid, and then part of the new stuff is these new staircases pieces that you have over here. Like I said, they've been drip feeding us this set for months, so it'll probably take another couple months before we get all the pieces, but I just hope we get an absolute finished product on all the pieces, including the slants and everything. In the meantime though, if you need to build a whole set with these guys, they look really good mixed with the Harco pieces. The blacks and the silver just go together and it looks like it's honestly one big set, but I do hope we get some good roof pieces and everything like that. Other than all that, I did have this happen to me yesterday, which I thought was kind of interesting. I've definitely never had it happen before and decided to record just so I could really show you guys. I thought it was kind of funny. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to continue to see more of these like updated videos, news videos, whatever you want to call it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below and like the video to let me know. As always, thank you guys for supporting my content and I'll see you in the next one.